Expect growth, improvement, more consistency. I think there's no question we've developed more quality depth across the board. I feel like got a much better understanding of our personnel, what we can, what we can't do, leadership ability, how guys handle certain situations. Again, what we're good at, what we're not so good at, where we need to get better. The things that, going into fall camp, the issues that you need to get more clarity into our secondary in particular, and, whether or not we can consistently generate a pass rush, with 4 guys. That's going to be imperative. That's to the growth of any secondary, experienced or not. You need to be able to get consistent pressure up front, and it was an issue for us the first part of the season. And when we got better that way, we played better overall as a defense. But there was a lot of moving and changing parts a year ago. It took us, a good part of the first part of the season to get our front 7 to play with any kind of, consistency and chemistry. But I think once guys had a good understanding of what they could do, and as we gained experience, particularly with guys up front, we solved some issues and got substantially better when we improved with that front group. But I'm really excited about our leadership with the returning guys in our secondary. We had the injuries last year to our corners, and both Darius Robinson and Bashard Breedland. Martin Jenkins not being able to play. Those are all guys that played, quite a bit of football here, and when we already weren't very deep at that position, that really hurt us. But those guys, they bring good leadership along with Travis Blanks and Robert Smith. Really like the chemistry that we have back there, and there'll be an influx of freshmen, as we all know, 8 new freshmen. Jadar Johnson in that group. That is going to, again, we're going to have to count on some of them, unfortunately. But I also think that there's enough talent there that that may not be a bad thing. And our front group, our front 7, we got great leadership as well from that group. Grady Jarrett, Josh Watson, Deshaun Williams, those guys in particular inside, and Corey Crawford, and hopefully, Vic Beasley and Tavares Barnes, they can also provide some leadership. They've played enough and been around here long enough, that we need them to do that. If we're going to make the kind of, leap that we all want to. Love our linebackers. Their chemistry, they all like each other. They all like ball. They all like to work. You can coach them all hard. We got a really good group of guys, 6 or 7 of them there that you feel good about. I think it's quality depth. It's not depth in numbers. Sometimes people like to talk about the depth in the numbers, but I'm not really. Depth isn't numbers to me. Depth is what that next guy, what kind of a quality player and leader, and where his understanding of what you want done, where he's at. So I really like our group of linebackers. I think we've got a combination of guys that can run, that can strike, that have instincts, and that are tough and that can lead. So we got a good group of guys there. So it's a good foundation. There'll be some freshmen that will come in and probably surprise us. Like a year ago, DJ Reader really surprised us a year ago, and Carlos came along, and you throw those guys. I like our front group of guys. Again, my biggest thing is, can we develop a consistent pass rush?